Hello everybody, welcome to the show. As you can tell, I just got here. It's just after 8 a.m. Whoa! Our new crankbait, the Proberos one, the one I talked about might have too much chartreuse on it. I just threw it out on our streamer ultralight with the Silver Creek, and it's game on. I don't know what I got. A 6-pound test. It's definitely putting up a fight. We haven't even kicked the boat out yet. Hang on. Buckle up and hang on. Bass and Bonsai show starts now. Oh boy, let me turn you guys so you guys can see what I got going on. I don't even have the chesty on yet. Try to show you guys the rod. So right here. Oh, did you guys see it? Oh no, wait, what is that? That is not a, that is a fish I have not seen in forever around here. That is a bullhead. Oh, let me get this in. Hang on. I'm actually excited. It's not a bass. It's a bullhead. I've not seen a catfish, period, a bullhead, a channel cat, out of this place in forever. I didn't think anything was still left in here. Do not steal my bait. I got him upside down. It's only 6-pound line. I want you guys to look at that. There was a time when I caught these suckers all the time. Can you kiss them and lip them? Yes, you can do whatever you want. Ow! This sucker is biting me. And they do have a very strong bite. Oh, he was barely hooked. That is a chewed up but awesome looking fish. I don't know what's going on with him, how he's lived this long. They look at that crazy, like a flathead kind of thing. But bullheads, man, these are awesome little fish. They're not too bad to eat, really. Kind of make them spicy. But yes, what do you guys think? What an intro. That sucker, when he bit down, he got something going on. Ow! Did you guys see that? I'm gonna wash my hands off that dude. I'm just gonna say that sucker was mean. Like, it literally hurt when he bit my thumb. A bullhead is like a cross between a pit bull and a chihuahua. They are vicious. So let's get out here and actually catch some bass, right? We're gonna change this to bullhead and bonsai. Actually, that doesn't sound bad. Maybe. Let's go. Quick rundown on the conditions. 60, almost 8-degree water temps. Last week was 85-degree water temps. The week before was 59 to 62. So we've had that, like, over the 2 weeks, this went crazy up and then back down. And we have very low visibility here. Less than I'd say right around a foot, probably a little less than a foot. Something like that. Yeah, it's very low visibility. So I'm thinking big, bright, loud, or maybe small but bright and loud baits. And see what we can get going on here. Low this morning was like 47. I think it's supposed to be mid-60s today. It was only in the 50s yesterday. This is the day after my big going through all my tackle. So if you guys watch those videos, I'm anxious to try some of these spinner baits that I kind of re-rigged, you know. A couple of these new baits was right there. That's a boat. Okay, well, that is a bass. It's not a bullhead. Oh! I'm trying to go under the boat. Get out of there. There's a nice chunk. Remember, this is our ultralight rod. That is a nice pound and a half. Oh, he's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Oh my God. Get in here. Woo. These white devils. I'll be glad when this water hopefully clears up and these fish actually get some color to them. I'm still able to catch them, but man, these are some ugly looking bass, right? You know how normal bass will get a very good color. These are just kind of that faded out look just because the water's so muddy here still. All right, got a pick. Actually, backing up out of here, I just saw a bunch of stuff under the boat. So we're just a few minutes in and the bite is already on, right? We snagged a bullhead, caught this nice, guess that, and it's a fatty. Definitely a nice, good shape. Just needs to get some color, right? Needs a little sun. We're gonna see if she'll jump. Actually, I think it's a she. Let me hold you guys over here. You can get a better shot, like, of actual jumping in height, if they do jump. Oh, that was so close. We're kind of gonna put the Karza 2 up against the Teton, just comparison. They're both, I consider, pretty much even, but I'm gonna show you that at some point today. I don't know about it in this video, but I might make its own. Oh, I got a fish. There was a hit. Whoa. Oh, and it came off. That was a good chunk too. The hook, this rod may not be stout enough, but I'm still just not liking this bait. Let's just give this bait its fair try. It did get hit right there, but it's one of those things. I'll be honest. It's probably going to find its way completely out of my lineup, and I won't be recommending them. What was I talking about? I have no clue. But yeah, we'll be putting this, that's what I was talking about, this Karza 2 up against the, there we go. You guys, I felt that. That thing thumped it as soon as I killed it. Oh! Did you see that? Spit it right back out. I can tell you right now, I'm done with this bait. I don't know what's going on. That is not a very big hook. It's a luck thing. Call it a luck thing. This is a jackhammer. You can, this rod should handle it. There we go. All right. Oh! Do not come off. We've got jumpers today. They're jumping out of the water right off the bat. So that quick. And we've got, the water conditions are very I call poor. Not real good visibility. Get over here. Whoa. There we go. What do you guys think? Oh, I had him hooked real good. I thought I had him not hooked the greatest, but he was hooked. He was actually hooked outside the mouth and then went inside the mouth. See that? All right, look at that shot. We got a pick. Awesome bass. Is he a jumper? Let's find out. And then we'll talk more about what's going on here. Look at that visibility. He's already maybe a foot. That water's pretty murky. All right, come on. If we don't get a fish on this bait, I may need to switch colors. I've got like a all white one, kind of like what I'm throwing with the jackhammer. I wouldn't think that a little bit of orange would affect the bite, but who knows. This one does have a, oh, I broke it, Jesus Christ. Well, I found it. I got it back. Got my hands a little wet. Let's get it tied back on. Let's go. I may go ahead and switch. Let me show you this real quick. This bait and color was working awesome in other spots, but I can just, I don't know, I sense like it's not really the color of choice right now. So I just lost that bait, but I just got it back, and I guess to make it anyway more of an even comparison, I'm gonna throw, if I can find it here, the all white one. Okay, so all that took forever. Let me get my sleeves. Nothing up my sleeves. Let me get them back down though. There's got to be another chatterbait bass right up here somewhere. Oh, there we go. That was, I told you guys, right up in that grass. Oh, it came off. Oh my God. Having issues today with hook sets. That's a brand new bait. Hook is sharp now. I guess to be fair, I wasn't really ready. It's like right when it hit the water. But I have that happen to me sometimes. I have such great luck with the rod and reel, and then the next week I struggle. If you guys remember the NRX rods, I was on a, man, I was so upset with those rods. I felt like I was missing hook sets that I should have had, you know, stuff like that when I first started using those rods. But this rod was gangbusters right off the bat, and today I've had 2 fish hit different chatterbaits on this rod, You guys just only saw the one, and I failed to get him in. A different rod because... There we go. Oh, another one missed. My goodness. I'm about ready to call this rod is just not good for chatterbaits. I think I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna put this bait on the Teton. I don't know why. It's definitely getting hit. And I think I've kind of found a two-way to approach to the chatterbaits. I think having your, there we go, stay on. No, okay, that was something. I'm gonna make a call here, and I'm gonna switch stuff around. That's ridiculous. That's just freaking ridiculous. Just to see if, because it's getting hit. So will it get hit as well as the jackhammer? I'd say yeah, I'm getting the hits, but I'm not sticking those fish. And if anything, this is a smaller hook. It's brand new, it's sharp. Some rods, it's I don't know, it's hard to explain. If you guys remember the NRX phase, and it could be just because the way I guess I fish or set the hooks, or how quick I set the hook, I need that extra delay in a rod that's got a little more give to it. I don't know what's going on. I still feel there's one right in there somewhere. Got him. Oh, do not come off. Well, boys and girls, proof may be in the pudding. We got that fish with our AliExpress bait, but we switched out to the Teton. And even though the Teton's more of a, what I consider like a moderate, as far as, you know, it's a light, but it bends in a little deeper. I don't know. What do you guys think? Look at that shot. Whoa, I'm shaking. Got excited over that little fish. Right there is where we caught it. We're getting ready to do something. I know we're in the middle of a different thing, but hang on, let's see if this guy's gonna jump. Come on. Wiggle, wiggle. Give it a jiggle. You're gonna jump. You're gonna not jump. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, trying to catch another fish on this rod. There should be one right in here too. Well, there's a hit. That's a bigger fish. Oh, did you guys see that? I'm telling you. Oh my God, that I felt it and I yanked, and how am I missing these? That's with the jackhammer. Insane the fact that I'm missing bites with this rod that felt so good with the you know, using it as a for the shaky head. That is insane. I'm going back to this bait. That is nuts. That was a good chunk. I felt that as soon as he grabbed it. That was like 2 pound or bigger. Oh my goodness. It's kind of making me nuts, which I've already kind of got it in my head that I'm going to be throwing these baits with the medium lights. But I thought for sure that light would be able to set the hook. That's crazy. Well, after doing that, I'm going to do another thing too, even though this is kind of a video for the, just kind of comparing the two. There we go. Now look at that. What's the difference? I mean, it's kind of like proof's in the pudding, right? That's a good chunk too. Cannot beat the old Teton, boys and girls. I'm just telling you. It's one of those, it's like my luckiest rod. It just, you set the hook. Game over, right? Oh my goodness. I can't explain it. Look at that. That is a chunk. I don't know if that's the same fish. I'm sure not, but there could be more in here. Let me get back out of here. Look at him trying to eat that thing. And that's not the jackhammer. The jackhammer I just missed a fish on the Carza 2. This is our AliExpress $3.50 bait, which is awesome to see the fact I can throw this on this Teton. I have not had any issues with hook set since I put it on this Teton rod. Be right back. All right, awesome fish, and it smells fishy over here. Oh my goodness, that is a good chunk. My scale sucks, so I would call that almost 2 pounds. That is over 1.5 pounds. Probably not quite 2, but very close. Awesome bass. Come on. You gonna jump? My thumb still hurts from that bullhead. If you guys, did I show that footage? I snagged a bullhead this morning, and that fish clamped so hard down twice on my thumb because I'm a moron. I was lipping him. Get out there and jump. That visibility sucks, but you know what? These fish are on it today. We are already doing real good. We haven't been here a couple hours. Well, about 2 hours. Our new baits, that is a brand new one. I think I'm gonna like, so real quick, and then let's talk about a couple things here. This setup is still, just in what I've seen today, is still the king, right? The Carza 2 cannot knock the king off its throne of the best all-around BFS rod. Kieng Teton, this is 661, 662 should do the same thing. That's our new AliExpress bait, our Z-Man trailers. And what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna throw my lighter colored baits with like this type deal, so it kind of lets it chance of hunt more, trying to imitate an actual fish. But I'm still going to throw my black and blues and that Bayou Craw colors when I'm trying to imitate a crawdad with like those new creature type baits, right, we got from AliExpress. And it's kind of a 1-2 kind of deal. And at some point I may put a little video together, like seeing if one is better than the other on certain days or whatever. But I've always tried, I guess until recent years, to imitate crawdads with my chatterbaits, fish with my spinnerbaits. And I need to break out my spinnerbaits today. I may throw a couple of those on here and try them on these 2 rods in this little video. But we are game on over here. I almost actually hate to throw that Carza 2 again with the chatterbait, just in fear of losing another nice fish. I possibility just lost the fish of the day earlier. Okay, we're gonna actually take a little change of pace right here. I was ready to give up on this bait. I actually had given up on this bait, but after seeing as many fish as I missed on that other chatterbait on the Carza 2, we're just gonna give this bait its final chance on the Teton, right? Trying to make myself like this bait. Oh, that was a hit. That was definitely a fish, but I'm gonna give that bait a benefit of a doubt. I didn't really realize I pulled like I was just pulling it off grass, and it was actually a fish. But I still think a good sticky hook would have had that fish. So there's a fish. Right when it hit the water. Now, see if we can keep it buttoned up. The Teton. That is a nice chunk. Stay on. Oh, he's barely hooked. Bottom of the lip. Oh boy. Come on. Get over here. Oh, I got him. I almost have the hook. So we got one in on that bait. We had to put it on the Teton. We missed one on the streamer. We missed one on the Carza 2. If you guys didn't see any of that footage. So is this bait legit? Possibly in this water anyway. All right, got a pick of that. Is that bait legit? We got a jumper. I know that Teton's legit, isn't it? Oh, he's got a piece of our deal in there. Visibility still sucks. Okay, I'm getting ready to switch to something different. The chatterbait bite just ain't right now. So even though I've caught a fish on this, it's like when I throw it way up there and they're hitting it right at the edge. So I may actually be better to have either a little craw or say a Zinkers or something. Throw it right up on that, almost into the grass, and just work it out slower. And then we can check these rods out on that. Because I think I've already come to the conclusion. Oh, that was a little bitty bump. I felt that. It was probably a little bluegill or something. It was like a little peck, peckety peck. It didn't start. It's not starting. Oh boy, that's another downside. I don't think I'm going to buy any more of these. Just for that reason. See how it sticks? If it lands in the water right, it's kind of like those hooks that'll stick themselves. You almost have to cast and then pull back a little to ensure that that's not going to get bound up. And that's a design flaw in that bait, the way they designed it to actually be able to take the, which is a cool idea if you can buy different color blades, different size blades, and then just set and switch them out and kind of fine tune a bait. But if it's going to get a chance of caught up or possibility, you could, I guess, technically lose the bait, right? If it landed, see, like right there. So yeah, this bait's going bye-bye. It's still a no for me, dog. It's a no. So let's take the Teton back home. Let's take the Teton back home to, we're going to use the Kobe Bryant. Goby Bryant, which is kind of named after Kobe Bryant, right? It was a little deal there. Anyway, I think there's some bass like up in tight. Is that a hit? I think I had a hit. I wasn't ready for it. I think I got a fish on. Oh! Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man, I'm a moron. That is hurting my side. Did you guys see that little sucker? Oh, I hope I didn't hurt you, little dude. That little bass grabbed that bait and was running with it, and he was so little I couldn't tell what was going on. When I yanked him completely out of the water. Oh my God. Oh, whew. My side was hurting. Couldn't stop laughing. Oh, jeez. As I was saying, let's get serious. Let's get serious here. I think we may be better off, if we want to catch little fingerlings, to throw this worm up right in tight, about as tight as you can get. I need to even be throwing it tighter than what I am. And then just wiggling and jiggling it. And I need to do that with the Karza too, and we'll get a little comparison there on these two rods. So like right up in that stuff, because that wind's got them blown. I think they're in crazy tight. So hopefully we get a big one, right? Not little fryers. Flyers. Let's go. All right, took a little time. I think I've got a bait that'll work. That's that watermelon and white. I call baby bass color Zinkers. I'm gonna try it real quick on the Karza 2, hoping for a little redemption here. Let's see if our other light rod can get a hook set on this chatterbait. It can throw it. See that? Throws it no problem. A little bit of wood there, a little bit more wood, I think. So let's see. Well, let's see about a hook set on our streamer light. It's only 5'8", so it's definitely dealing with a little That's a fish. I got a fish on. It's coming at me. Oh, got him so far. Oh, you kidding me? That fish was way out. Hook right on through. Now, how does our 5'8" light rod better than our 6'3" that I feel is definitely a little stiffer, definitely stiffer in the tip and gets backbone? I don't know. Things that make you go, right? Told you this is an awesome combo. Maybe we'll try this on the shaky head. Maybe we'll just saw some commotion over here. We're not on the, we just now went over to the shallow side, and this is the non-windy side, the north side. We've got a wind coming from the north. So the north, bang! I got a fish coming at me. Whoa! Oh, and I lost it on the freaking Carza 2 again. Oh my God. That was that wasn't a monster, but that was like a 1.5 pound, almost 2 pound bass. Dear Lord, what am I doing wrong today? That hook, it's not the sharpest in the world, but it actually is plenty sharp enough for a hook set. Oh my God. What am I doing? I'm not hearing the drag like screeching like it's too loose. There could be way more in there. What is going on? Oh man. There's another fish right. Whoa! Woo! Oh my God. I'm pretty sure that was a fish, but I could have been in a battle with the chunk of grass you guys just witnessed. I know, I got the... Oh my goodness. I am honest. I've had a good day except for this rod, and I don't know why. Last week this rod was on fire. I guess I put too much into it for this week, I guess. I don't know. Come on. There's a fish. He just had the worm. I don't know if that footage made it. That worm was like, wah. Ah. Well, let's go back to the worm because this dude's struggling. That worm definitely got hit twice. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Oh, you better get on a big fish, you dirty dog. Let's go. I don't know why I'm singing. I suck at it. Right? Yeah, you guys know. You guys know I suck at singing. With this rod, I'm sucking at bass fishing. There's a hit. I felt. Oh my God. Oh, I still got him. He's way over here. Whoa, that fish ran. It's gone. That is a big one. This thing only catches big fish. Jesus. Oh my God. It only catches big fish. I guess I need to keep it for that, huh? Let me back the boat up. Oh, it's going to jump. Don't get off. That is a nice one. Fish of the day. Carza 2 trying to redeem itself as being an awesome jig rod. That fish is chasing me. I'm trying to back the boat up. And that fish is running right at us. Oh, that is a giant. Oh, it's barely hooked. It's barely hooked. I swear. Oh, I cannot put much pressure. It is barely hooked. Oh, it's going to get off. No. No. Oh my gosh. It's barely. I know I say it all the time, but it is barely hooked. Wait till you guys see it. Oh, don't knock. That is a skill. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Did you guys see how I told you? It's barely hooked. Oh my, the skin of your chinny chin chin. Fish of the day. Ooh. Oh my God. That is not a giant. I'm going to call it a giant though. On this trip, that is a giant. That is about a 3.5 pound bass. Oh, Carza 2 comes in a pinch. Barely. All right, everybody, there she is. Big, giant, largemouth bass. She's a kisser. Yes, she is. You guys want another kiss? Okay. Mwah. Awesome fish of the day so far. The wind's blowing us in here. We're gonna see if we got a jumper. And the Carza2 sort of redeemed itself, but man, that fish was barely hooked. Right, girl? Very low visible. I haven't hit this spot yet. I gotta get out of here. So with that, I'm gonna put an end to the overall show for today. I'm gonna fish for a while longer. I haven't even hit this area yet, so this is one of those where this is either the end of the show or just part way, and you're gonna see a lot of fish caught after this. Right? Of course. So anyway, hopefully you liked all the videos. If you haven't seen where I just went through my tackle box, you see it behind me here. Kind of reorganized all the boxes. Didn't really matter today because it is like we've got some, I consider it nasty conditions. We still have the whole other medium lights to get mixed up in the lineup. That's probably what will be throwing the actual regular chatterbait. The Teton honestly may take over the job. If you watch the videos, I put in my bigger square bills back into the square bill box. I plan on trying to use those a little more, and I think that Teton, even though they're pretty heavy, I think that Teton will be a good rod. It'll cast them and be able to set the hooks, no issues. Oh, there's a hit. Got that fish. Whoa! That fish is gone like gangbusters too. Oh, that's another nice bass. Oh boy. That fish is on fire. I'm just holding on. He's doing zigzagging. That is another giant. Well, close. Look at this fish. That. Get over here. That's a pretty good hook. No way, he's just skin hooked too. Look at that. I think I need to switch this hook out. I think it's sharp, but it's not sharp enough. You guys see in there? Let me hang on. Let me show you guys. Did you see that? Look at that. That thing was barely hooked too. So, I don't know. I'm gonna check this hook. That fish right there was on fire. Let me set this down. I don't need any more picks. I gotta pick a big one with that rod anyway. Hang on. I'm gonna bring you guys over here without dropping the GoPro in the water. This fish was so on fire. It should be a jumper. Are you not gonna jump? Nope. Now that was smaller than the other one, but that was a nice chunk. We'll be here in a minute, but on the spinnerbait. But I threw the spinnerbait over here for a little bit, and so I was like, well, I just want to hit this spot with the worm because I just knew there's a fish over here, but they didn't want spinnerbait. So yeah, all that talking, it should boat flip. Will the Carza boat flip? Oh boy, get over here. All right, now maybe we're starting to get in a rhythm here. Carza2 just tearing up fish right and left now with this. Whee! It's definitely the color of choice. I'm not even going to mess with the Goby Bryant. I think it's just too murky. This color right here, it stands out, but it's realistic enough for these unrealistic bass. Okay, let's just going to try this one. This is that heart bait that I like. I think we're just going to give it a shot real quick. All white. Probably need a different trail, but I typically don't even use trail. Oh, why is that? That thing ain't even swimming. It's a swimming sideways. I probably need to add a trailer just to get it to hang on. See what that does. Oh, that's better. I kind of had to bend it closer together. Oh, there's a fish. Don't let me down. Oh, that was a big one, guys. Jesus criminy. The Tatula let me down. That was a big bass. That was fish of the day, 4 or 5 pounder. No more Tatula. You're grounded. You and what you call it are grounded. You know what? I just thought I may have, my luck may be off because I put the There, oh! Knew it. My luck is off because I'm just sucking right now. I'm wondering if them fish are just grabbing hold trying to get that bait out. If they're still in some kind of spawning, guarding egg, something's going on here. I think I might my luck needs a change. I think I might take the, because the lingle I have better luck with it on the Tatula. And my luck last week was when I had the Zillion on the Karza 2. So let's change stuff up. I'll be back, man. I'm telling you guys, that struggle bus, I'm like, ooh, I'm team leader driving that struggle bus today, right? Let's change our luck. Okay, everybody, I'm putting an end to this video. I'm gonna probably call it better luck next time because I lost a couple big fish today. So stay tuned for Can We Change Our Luck video. It'll be coming up after this video. If you just watched this video and you saw the fish I've lost, I stopped, regrouped, changed some stuff up, see if I can change my luck. Everything here should be capable enough. I should have had those hook sets, right? So I changed some stuff around. I'm going to show you that, but then this video is over. Look for the other video to see how well I did because it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to probably fish just a couple more hours, and that's it. But see how many fish I caught, but more importantly, how many fish did I lose once I changed some stuff up. So real quick, and I'm going to put you on the chesty once I start fishing in the next video. But I switched some stuff up. I put the lingle back on the Tatula, basically maybe where it belongs to have luck. I have switched. I took my favorite all-around BFS rod, and then I took my favorite all-around BFS reel, and I have combined them. The Curado BFS XG is on the Teton. If I like this and I love this, I will probably actually buy a Scorpion. I think a Scorpion would look better on there, and I'll put the Curado back on the Streamer. The Streamer now has the Dark Wolf Ultra on it, and I'll try that and see how I like that. Since I did so great last week and sucked so much this week on the Karza 2, I did so well with the Zillion on it. So I put the Zillion on it. I was going to put the Zillion, and I still might at some point, not today, try it out on the Teton, and the Curado actually feels pretty good. I just stuck it on there for a second on the Karza 2. But anyway, this video's done. If you want to see these rod and reel combos, how I switch them around in action, you're going to have to stay tuned for the next video. So anyway, get out, go bass bonsai for yourself, but whatever you do, make sure you have fun doing it. I've had a good time. It's been a good day, but hopefully I'm gonna not have any more heartbreaks today. The old ticker can only take so much more of a big 4 or 5 pound bass jumping up and going, beep. See you later, Charlie. All right, guys, we're gonna pound it out of here and hopefully pound our luck back to where it needs to be, right? You guessed it right.